Conastatu is them super. Boys, how are we all doing? Sorry, I was panicking. I raced home. I was in town and got into a heated argument with a fucking dopey bitch and had to try and get everything set up when I got home. But I'm here now. Hello, Icon. Hello, Poison Gaming. Shut your gob and Kyoto. How are we all doing, folks? Are we ready for round number 9 of the Super Championship? Here we go. Are we ready to go? I hope we are. My phone just died. That's not good. I figured out a cool thing with the camera, except it doesn't fucking work. Hold on. Maybe it does. Nope. So no joy yet. Hold on. Now we're talking. Nope. A little bit more up. Now we're suckling diesel. Whoo! Kyoto, how are we doing? Leona Fang, SNT Bunny Alejandro. I am doing, I am out of breath, so you're just going to have to give me a few moments to compose myself. 6 people in the chat, boys. How are we all doing? We have Rob Goblin, Super Pow, and we have Massam after jumping in to get some laps ready. We have half an hour to lights out, folks, and then we are going to get going. I presume everyone can hear me okay. Sorry about no intro. How about Gotifi? I know, yeah, he did well, didn't he? He did very well, to be fair to him. 8 people in the chat, boys. How are you all doing? If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. Hello, Aaron. How are we doing, Mahan? Mr. Iron Man himself. Right, let's get watching. Massam is the first out on track at the moment. He was the first person to leave the garage and he's out looking to set a couple of fast laps. 9 people in the stream, boys. How are we all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are. Try and turn my PlayStation a little bit so you can see me better. Now, just there. Now, perfect. So we have Massam. All good, mate. I'm glad you're doing good. I am doing great. I'm doing great. We're watching Massam at the moment. He is out, the first car on track. Rob Goblin is also out on track now. He kept a nice tight line there. I would want to see him roll it out a bit further to the right, but he had kept a nice tight line. Super Pow now out on track now as well. 8 people here, boys. If you haven't done already, please do hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel because we have hit the 4,000 watch hour mark, which means we are now going to be monetized next bloody week. How about that? Is that not just the most amazing thing ever? Thank God we hit it, boys. We hit it. We did it. We did it. We freaking did it. Massam is going to start his fast lap now. We have Kami Justin after jumping in. We're waiting on Icon. We're waiting on several other drivers. I'm not sure if the Moose is jumping. I know Andy is not joining today, so neither of the Ragnaroks are going to be here today. We're missing both Ragnaroks. And I think we're missing a Speedstar. I'm not sure if Trio is joining. Hopefully we have a big enough lobby. Hopefully we get enough drivers. And Ashpool should be joining as well. Jaggy Marathon's going to be here also. We have Kami Justin and Simi69s after jumping in as well. We have Massam and the both Spider Racing team are here. Simi69 is out on track. Massam has started a fast lap and he's looking relatively good to this point so far. 35 in Sector 1. Keeps a nice tight line around that corner and rolls it out to the right, which is where you want to be. Taking a nice tight exit on the right hand side and then rolling it out to the left. 10 people in the chat, boys. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. If you're new, subscribe. 10 people, boys. We are now watching on board with Massam as he goes out to try and set a fast lap. Jumping Moose has appeared. I wasn't sure if he was going to be here today, but he is. And that is all that matters. The Jumping Moose is here. Massam now keeping a nice tight line to there. Massam now rolls it out and Icon now is joined in along with Ashpool as well. Massam now gets a nice exit from there. Could have a nice lap being set. Icon now is out on track, so soon he will be. Ashpool is left. And Massam puts in a competitive time of a 1:43. Rob Goblin now rounding the second last corner. He'll be coming up to the last corner now in a second. The final corner, and how will he fare out? It's his first go of this track so far this season, so he hasn't had much practice, but it'll be a 1:45 to the line. A 1:45.6, which puts him in P2 at the moment. Simi69 is now to cross the line to start his outlap. Call Me Justin on an outlap, so along with Jumping Moose, Icon on an outlap, and Super Pow's on an outlap. How are we all doing? 10 people in the stream, boys. Thank you ever so much. I really do appreciate everybody being here today. It's going to get epic today, and do not miss the race because it is coming up now at 7 o'clock in 25 minutes. We will get underway for round number 9. And it's going to be a good one. I feel today is going to be a very good one. I hope it's going to be a good one. Hopefully we have not too many incidents. Or incidents as Charles Leclerc would say. Incident. Just an incident on track. Eleven people in stream, boys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate everybody turning up today. We're celebrating our 4,000 watch hours. 12 likes on the stream now. We are celebrating 4,000 watch hours. And we will be getting monetized next week. Hopefully, anyway, with everything going well, we will get monetized next week. Rob Goblin looks to be kind of quick. Definitely is an improvement on his last lap, anyway. He would have been in the slipstream of Icon for a little bit of that. I reckon this is a 144.3. Definitely an improvement. A 144.4. So he is improving every lap, which is good to see. Simi69 now next to cross the line with a 146. And is only good enough for third place. Call Me Justin now on a fast lap in a silver Bex Bull. Unusual for the Bex Bulls. I know that they use silver and red and black. Super Pow's out on track along with Jumping Moose. Icon now still on an outlap. Simi69 into the pits. Call Me Justin though could be on for a good one here. Now rounds to the last corner. How will he be crossing the line? It looks like it could be a 143 for him. It's only good enough for a 144.5 and he goes 8/10 faster than Mr. Rob Goblin. Kyoto says, keep going, Rob, push it flat to the floor. Flat foot racing. Massam Super Pow puts in an epic lap. A 141.5 for Super Pow. Pillsworth has joined back in. Ashpill is now here. Massam looks to be on a quick one, actually. What kind of way will Massam cross the line? Will he go faster? He won't improve. He does improve a 143. No, he does not improve a 143.6. It is not an improvement. Call Me Justin is on a personal best though, and by the looks of it, fastest overall at the moment. Rob Goblin running kind of slow. Oh, he had an incident. Looks like he went into the barrier. Simi69 on an outlap along with Jumping Moose is still on an outlap. Icon on an outlap as well. Icon very laggy for some reason. Simi69 takes drastic measures to get out of the way. Super Pow now back out. Rob Goblin with some serious damage. But Massam is still leading overall. Kyoto is rooting for Rob. Massam now is 1.4 seconds, 1 second behind Call Me Justin. And we've still got yet to see Icon set a lap. Icon now coming around through the first chicane. Icon goes 1/10 fastest overall in Sector 1. How will he be in Sector 2 though? Very laggy from Icon today actually. A very unusual lag from Icon. Icon's usually fairly solid when it comes to the internet. Icon definitely steaming though. How is Icon going to fare out? He's 3/10 fastest overall. Oh, did he lose it nearly? I thought he lost it there. Maybe he didn't. He goes a little bit wide, and he will have lost time there, I suspect. Oh, Simi 69 goes right into the barrier. Icon struggling to find a little bit of pace out there. It will be a fast lap for Icon, but it ain't going to be one that's going to put him on provisional pole, I don't think. It is good enough for provisional pole. He goes 5/10 faster than Super Pow. Massam goes 4th. Jumping Moose goes 5th. Rob Goblin is on an outlap. Icon into the pits now. Ashpill in the pits. Simi 69 on an outlap. Rob Goblin now on an outlap as well. Just heating up tyres. Jaggy Marathon has joined. Jaggy, I hope you got the right livery, dude. You have to do it, dude. It's part of the rules. So I hope you got the right livery. I know it's crap, but it's all I could do in the time I was given. Yeah, it's my own fault, but Rob Goblin now starts a fast lap. Jumping Moose on a fast lap as well. He's got Super Pow to keep him company. Super Pow will be in the slipstream. Will he be pulling a slipstream though is the question. Super Pow is pulling a slipstream and he's going very quick. How will Super Pow be crossing the line? A 141. It's not fast enough for a provisional pole. Rob Goblin is on a personal best though. How will Rob Goblin get on? Brakes coming in to this corner here. Nice roll out to the right and now onto the left. 13 people in the stream, boys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rob Goblin goes 1.4 seconds faster than his personal best so far. Rob Goblin takes that corner relatively nicely. Could be still improving. Nice tight line on the left hand side and now's on the accelerator. Call me Justin meanwhile pulling a slipstream. Rob Goblin definitely looking a little bit quicker this time around. He will be about a 143 to the cross line. 143.5 for Rob Goblin. Goes nearly 2 seconds faster than his personal best so far. Needs to find 5/10 of a second to make up to catch Massam. Call me Justin running in 3rd. Icon running in P1 at the moment. Super Pow in the podium position in the front row in 2nd place. Icon and Super Pow as it currently stands are going to line up on the front row. Where is Jaggy Marathon? Jaggy Marathon is out now as well on a very botched Sarouche livery, but it was all I could do with the time I had. It doesn't look too bad. How will the teammate of Icon get on his fast lap, his push lap? 9 people in the stream at the moment, and now Jaggy Marathon starts a fast lap for himself. A push lap. Oh, look how red the brakes are. Definitely could have gone a little bit quicker through there, I would have said, but might be good enough for him. Rob Goblin running in 5th at the moment. Jaggy Marathon though, back in Team Sarouche. Oh, he's into the barrier. I gave it like 10 minutes and then I had to go. I had to finish. I had to do other things, okay? I'll finish it later. Jaggy Marathon goes a little sideways but manages to hold on. Ashpill now out on a fast one. How will Ashpill get on against his teammate? Takes a nice clean line there. Ashpill could be on a clean one. Ashpill could be on for a very fast one here. Will it be good enough to keep up with his teammates? It's a 1:44.0 for Ashpill and is now running on the same row as his teammate. No, he's not. He's not. Let's go, Jumping Moose, says Bizoo Doo Doo Zibbity Bop Bop. Ashpill running down in 70 is on the 4th row at the moment. However, Rob Goblin is on the 3rd row. Lucy Woo has joined Jaggy Marathon, crossed the line with a 1:47. Definitely not fast enough to get himself out of the bottom places at the moment. How is the battle at the front? Ooh, is there an incident there? I thought I saw... Yes, Massam has gone off. And Rob Goblin has put in a 1:43.0 and is now 2/100ths of a second off of Massam. Call Me Justin is let by Rob Goblin. Ooh, and Call Me Justin is gone into the barrier, ghosting there. And Rob Goblin has damage, but so has Call Me Justin. Call Me Justin has right hand damage. I'm not sure what happened to Rob Goblin. He was obviously pushing very hard, but he is 2/100ths of a second off of Massam. Call Me Justin now into the pits. Lucy Woo out on track. Wasn't a crash. Oh, you put it in the wall. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'm supposed to be the commentator. But if you're going to put funny shit into the chat like that, don't expect me to be sincere. Stop it, it's bold. Don't do that. Lucy Woo out on track now. The second Bex Bull. The silver and red of the Bex Bull. We have no Greta Thunberg today or Andy, and at the moment we have neither Speedstars. Now, I was told by Thomas that he wouldn't be here today, but Trio said he was going to be here, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Simi69 running down in 9th at the moment. Jaggy Marathon finally has managed to string a lap together. A 1:44.8 for Jaggy Marathon, and he's gone 3/10 faster than his personal best into Sector 1. Oh, and he's nearly... Oh, he binned it. He has binned it. He just clipped the grass and the rear came out. He tried to correct it, but it wasn't good enough to handle it, and he ended up into the barrier. Jumping Moose running in P4 at the moment. Call Me Justin really pushing hard. Super Pow looking to find some pace as well. He's 1 second off of Icon, who has set a 1:40.0. And he's 1/10 down into Sector 1, Super Pow is. Rob Goblin back out on track on an outlap. Oh, he's coming back in. Oh, he needs fuel. Ashpill looking to find a little bit of pace somewhere. He is 1 second off of his teammate. The two Brits of the Goblins. The double Brit team of the Goblin. Jaggy Marathon. Definitely not going to improve this lap, but he did bin it, so now he's got damage. Icon pulling a little slipstream off of Simi69. Icon could go even faster here. Oh, he's on an outlap, so it doesn't actually matter. I'm in the middle of something here, dude. I can't do, but maybe you can. Hence, you're a moderator. Lucy Woo still hasn't set a fast lap yet, but he looks to be fast here. Will we see a 1:39 today? Oh, you did it? All right. Lucy Wu looks to be very fast, it has to be said. Oh, you did it, alright. Lucy Wu looks very quick indeed. Is it going to be fast enough for the top spots though? No, it is not. Not going to be this time. It'll definitely put him up there, but it ain't going to be fast enough for any of the top spots. It's good enough for 6th place for him. He's 9/10 back from Rob Goblin. Ooh, who's in the barrier? It is Simi. Jackie Marathon after being in it again. Eight minutes to the start of this race, folks. 8 minutes to the start of this race. Ashpill running in 7th. Lucy Wu still in 5th at the moment. Down in 7th, should I say. But he could be on a fast one here. Is he improving? How will he be into Sector 2 is the question. He is 7/10 down. How about that? That is not what we expected. Jumping Moose has a 3-second time penalty for something. Not sure what happened there. Jumping Moose definitely struggling a little bit more than we would have liked to see. Oh, and Massam is in the barrier. Gets out of the way for Rob Goblin, who could be on a fast one. How will he be into Sector 2? Nice line there, and rolls it out. Three-tenths faster. Rob Goblin has gone 3/10 faster. Rolls it nice on the inside and rolls it out to the right and is now on the accelerator. How will he be crossing the line though? Rob Goblin crosses the line with a 1:42 and takes 5th position. And is now 3/10 off of the Jumping Moose. Massam now into the pits. Lucy Wu is now going to be coming through Sector 2, and how will he be through Sector 2 is the question. Lucy Wu is 3/10 down. Ashpill has a 3-second time penalty. Jaggy Marathon also now has damage again. Simi 69 is on an outlap. Super Pow is on an outlap as well. Rob Goblin is in 5th at the moment with Lucy Wu lining up on the same row as him. Four-tenths back Lucy Wu was this time. Massam slightly in the way, has a 3-second time penalty for some reason. Rob Goblin out again. Call Me Justin now is into the pits. Super Pow 7/10 back from Icon. Call Me Justin 1 second back from Super Pow. Jumping Moose now looking to improve. How will he be through Sector 2? Rob Goblin rounds the last corner. Is he improving? Jumping Moose now will be through Sector 2. How will he be? He is 2 seconds down. Rob Goblin, how will he be crossing the line this time? He abandons the lap. Lucy Wu is on a personal best though. In Sector 1, how will he be in Sector 2 is the question. We have 4 minutes to the start of this race. 3 minutes to the start of this race. How's it going to be through Sector 2? He's 7/10 faster. He has improved by 7/10 of a second. Oh, and he's lost it. I was on an in-lap? Oh, that answers that. 15 people here are watching on board with Lucy Wu as he tries to get a fast lap in. Definitely had a slower lap time coming around the final corner. He does cross the line, but only improves by 1/10 of a second. Massam now lines up ahead of Lucy Wu and is now 4/10 back from Rob Goblin, who's only 3/10 back from Jumping Moose, who's only 2/10 back from Call Me Justin. How is Super Pow going to get on? There is now 2 minutes left in this session, folks, and then we're going racing. Super Pow improves by 9/100ths of a second, but it ain't going to be enough to get him on the podium position. It's not going to get him enough to be in P1 though, I don't think. Maybe it will be. He gets a nice exit from the second last corner. 17 people here, boys. We're about to go racing. Is Super Pow got enough in the tank to get himself on P1? No, he does not. Only improves by 6/100ths of a second. We are now 1 minute to the start of this race, folks. Is Lucy Wu improved? It looks like he might have. No, it's 4/100ths slower. Simi69 is on a personal best though. Oh, and he's up on the grass. He would have lost time there for that. Ashpill now. Shaggy Marathon really struggling. It is race time, folks. It is race time. Here we go, folks. 4 seconds to the end of practice. Here we go. This is taking slightly longer than usual. I am concerned. No, there we go. Rob Goblin lining up on 4th. Icon's gone. Icon's crashed out. 5 lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. Jumping Moose gets off the line, but look at Super Pow off the line. Call Me Justin gets a nice start as well. Massam gets a really good start. So does Lucy Wu. Simi69 now coming up right behind Rob Goblin. Rob Goblin in the middle of everything. How does it go? Everybody gets through the field okay. Lucy Wu bashing and bumping, trying to get past, looking for any kind of bit of room to get past. Jumping Moose gets over the grass slightly. Super Pow is in the lead, but here comes Call Me Justin. Massam moves up into 3rd with Rob Goblin now running in 4th place. Jumping Moose gets, they get very close together. Jaggy Marathon, Rob Goblin goes up on the middle and gets into 4th. Massam though, up into 3rd, and Call Me Justin now battling with Super Pow, and he goes, and he's trying to get past him, and he does. Call Me Justin is into the lead of this race. Oh, and goes slightly deep. Oh, and Massam is into the barriers. I don't know where anybody is. Rob Goblin has dropped back. Jumping Moose moves up into 4th, and Jaggy Marathon now is running in 3rd. Massam is running in 2nd. Where is Call Me Justin? What happened, Call Me Justin? Super Pow now comfortably in the lead of this race with Massam running in 2nd. Rob Goblin now moves up into 7th ahead of Simi69. Right behind his teammates. Jumping Moose running in 5th. Looking to get past Lucy Woo. Jaggy Marathon in 2nd under pressure from Lucy Woo. Jumping Moose goes into 2nd. Jaggy Marathon gets a really good exit though and now retakes 2nd place again. Rob Goblin running in 6th behind his teammate, who goes slightly wide. Call Me Justin now starting to make up back positions. Massam is running in 3rd with Lucy Woo right behind. Massam maintaining 3rd place though really well, and Ashpill now is on the scene in 5th. And Rob Goblin not too far behind. Call Me Justin now starting to make back up for last time. Rob Goblin gets a nice exit, and Lucy Woo had a wide exit, I would have said. But Massam really maintaining his lead. Super Pow now running in 5th by quite a margin. Jaggy Marathon in 2nd. Massam in 3rd. Ashpill now gets up. Will he get into 4th? With his teammate right behind him. That's a very wide line to go, and Rob Goblin makes it stick. Ashpill right behind Lucy Woo. Look at the speed out of the Nismo. And Ashpill goes up into 4th. And up into 3rd Ashpill goes. Rob Goblin goes up on the inside. And Lucy Woo into the barriers. Jumping Moose into the pit lane as well for damage. Simi69 has front wing damage, and so does Lucy Woo. Massam has huge damage as well. Rob Goblin running in 5th at the moment, down into 6th, down into 7th, down into 8th. What happened, Rob Goblin? Ashpill running in 3rd place though, and Call Me Justin running in 4th. Massam right behind him. A lot of damage on the front wings of those cars. Massam has damage. Call Me Justin is okay. Ashpill is okay. Jaggy Marathon has damage. And Super Pow is clean as well. But is lost a little bit of time to Jaggy Marathon, we have to say. And Jaggy Marathon grinds along the barriers. Oh, and Call Me Justin is straight into the barrier and has engine failure. Ashpill now right behind Jaggy Marathon. Rob Goblin right behind Simi. And Lucy Woo right behind Massam, who's now gone into the barriers as well. Call Me Justin's gone through. And Ashpill is right behind Jaggy Marathon. "13 people in the stream. Super Pow right out in the lead of this race. Jaggy Marathon now trying everything to keep Ashpill behind him. Lucy Woo back up into 4th place. Call Me Justin into the pits. Rob Goblin into the pits now as well. Jumping Moose back down in 9th. He came into the pits first. Simi69. Oh, and Massam is off. Simi 69 now running in 5th. Lucy Woo in 4th with Ashpill running in 3rd, battling with Jaggy Marathon. Super Pow comfortably out in the lead by 6.1 seconds. Jaggy Marathon running in 2nd and holding onto it really well. But here comes Ashpill. Ashpill really looking to find a way past Jaggy Marathon. Gets a really nice exit there though, it would have to be said. And Ashpill gets a really nice exit as well. Jaggy Marathon gets a better one though. Lucy Woo in 4th with a lot of damage, and so does Simi 69. Massam with a load of damage, and Rob Goblin somehow in 7th place. Jumping Moose down in 8th. Call Me Justin down in 9th. Simi 69. Oh, he's hit the barrier again. Lucy Woo really struggling now. Oh, there comes, look how close this is. Ashpill battling with Jaggy Marathon and gets into 2nd place. Goes up on the inside, gets a little bit wide, and here comes Jaggy Marathon. Gets a penalty for going over the white line, and Jaggy Marathon will retake 2nd place. Super Pow does not need to run hard. You can see his fuel is definitely not as used as others. Ashpill has a 1 second time penalty, won't affect him too much. Lucy Woo in 4th, Simi 69 in 5th. Massam is now into the pits, and rounding the second last corner is Rob Goblin. Lucy Woo in 4th. Ashpill has damage, or not damage, but a penalty. Jaggy Marathon has damage, but will have to serve a 1 second time penalty because right behind Jaggy Marathon, who, in fairness, with the damage he sustained, has managed to hold on. And Rob Goblin is up into 6th place. Simi 69 holding on to 5th with Lucy Woo hunting down Ashpill with that damage as well. Ashpill will have to serve that 1 second time penalty. Jaggy Marathon holding on for dear life. Lucy Woo really struggling with the damage he has. Simi 69 really struggling as well. Ashpill now has to slow down. Ashpill from the Goblin Racing team running in 3rd at the moment, right behind Jaggy Marathon. Has to slow down, and you'd imagine Lucy Woo will get past him. Who got up into the barriers there? Ashpill did not. It's Lucy Woo now right on the tail of Ashpill. Jaggy Marathon running in 2nd. Ashpill now under pressure from Lucy Woo. Rob Goblin running in 6th. Simi 69 staying out with the damage he has. Ashpill under pressure from Lucy Woo. And Lucy Woo is in the slipstream of Ashpill, but Ashpill has a really fast car. It's not going to be an easy overtake for Lucy Woo, I can't imagine. Jaggy Marathon though really starting to pull away now. Super Pow comfortably in 1st place. Massam running back in 9th. Call Me Justin down in 8th. Jumping Moose down in 7th. And Rob Goblin in 6th with Simi 69 in 5th with Lucy Woo in 4th. Hunting down Ashpill for 4th. Or for 3rd should I say. And they're within touching distance. Lucy Woo looking to make him move. Will he though? Lucy Woo moves up onto the inside line with Ash covering off as best he can. Lucy Woo goes up into 3rd. Ashpill now in the slipstream of Lucy Woo. Has a significantly faster car and in the slipstream no less. You can see that time starting to drop down as Ashpill is in the slipstream of Lucy Woo. Jaggy Marathon running in 2nd at the moment. Ashpill looking for a nice way past Lucy Woo again. 6/10, 7/10 separate them now. And Ashpill really starting to hunt down Lucy Woo. not letting him away with it. Rob Goblin is on a personal best and setting a fast lap for the race. Rob Goblin sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:43. Simi 69 running in 5th. Ashpill now falling back slightly. Lucy Wu, though, is starting to put pressure onto Jaggy Marathon. Lucy Wu still has that damage. Lucy Wu running in the podium positions, though. But when he starts battling with Jaggy Marathon... Ooh, Super Pow is falling back a little bit. 4.5 seconds is what separates them now. Jaggy Marathon going to have to pit soon with the damage and with the tyre wear. Super Pow as well. Lucy Wu has fresh tyres on. He went with a hard compound tyre, but has a lot of damage. And Ashpill goes slightly wide. And just 7/10 separate them now. Jaggy Marathon under pressure from Lucy Wu. And Jaggy Marathon coming into the pits. Lucy Wu staying out with Ashpill not very far behind. You can see the 1/10 every couple of seconds. Oh, this could get close coming down to turn 1. Ashpill moves to the outside line. The inside now again. 4/10 separate them. Lucy Wu under pressure from Ashpill. Jaggy Marathon gets overtaken by Simi 69, who's still out on track. Rob Goblin now rounding the last corner. Rob Goblin moves up into 5th. Ashpill 1.8 seconds behind Lucy Wu. Lucy Wu gonna have to pit. So is Ashpill. But Lucy Wu has damage. Simi 69 also has damage. Is gonna have to pit soon as well. Rob Goblin now starting to hunt down Simi. Jumping Moose not catching Rob Goblin at the rate he would want to. Call Me Justin now really trying to find some pace to catch up with Jumping Moose. 12 people in the stream, boys. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. 14 likes in the stream. You guys are epic. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the race today as much as I am. Ashpill now in 3rd place. Hunting down Lucy Wu, who is starting to run out of fuel. And Super Pow is comfortably in 1st with very little fuel consumption. Quite a bit of tyre wear, though. Simi 69 starting to lose a lot of time to Rob Goblin. Every time we come back to check up on Jumping Moose, he is still 7 seconds behind Rob Goblin. And now Lucy Wu is into the pits, and so is Ash. Where's Simi 69 and all the matter? Simi 69 stays out, gets up on the grass slightly. Rob Goblin's staying out as well. Ashpill now setting on a new set of tyres. Refueling. Lucy Wu is refueling and will have to repair the damage he has. And Rob Goblin goes into 3rd. Simi 69 in 2nd. Jumping Moose moves up into 4th. Damage has been repaired for Lucy Wu, and he's out of the pit lane. So is Ashpill at the same time, and Ashpill gets out ahead of him ever so slightly. And here comes Jaggy Marathon. Ashpill now up in 6th. Lucy Wu on the inside line. Ashpill now back down into 7th with Lucy Wu in 6th. Jaggy Marathon now in 8th, right behind Ashpill. Lucy Wu, oh, he's off the track. And here comes Ashpill. Ashpill will take a nice pick and easy for that one. And Jaggy Marathon alongside goes up into 7th, and Ashpill drops back to 8th. Lucy Wu holding on to the nice line. Oh, a bit of snaps oversteer there for Ashpill. Jaggy Marathon right on the tail of Lucy Wu, though. Jaggy Marathon up on the inside line now, looking to make a move on Lucy Woo. Jaggy on the inside, moves up into 6th, and Lucy Woo has to go wide. Lucy Woo back up into 6th though on the inside line, back down into 7th. Jaggy Marathon on the outside line, now back onto the inside line. We'll have a nice inside line going into the really tough and annoying chicane. Jaggy Marathon maintains. Oh, and Ashpill's off into the barriers, and now he's sustained damage. Rob Goblin into the pits. Call Me Justin is now going to be rounding the last corner and will move up into 4th. Rob Goblin is in the pits. Jumping Moose moves up into 3rd. Ashpill now really is in damage. He has got sustained damage and has dropped down to 8th position. Lucy Woo and Jaggy Marathon battling it out though. Call Me Justin picks up 4th nice and easy. Jaggy Marathon, Super Pow comfortably in 1st place. Simi 69 is yet to pit. Jaggy Marathon in 5th. Lucy Woo right on his tail. Ashpill not too far behind. Jaggy Marathon now. Rob Goblin's dropped down to 8th while he was in the pit lane. Ashpill has damage. Lucy Woo back out on track. Goes slightly wide and Jaggy Marathon moves further ahead of him. Call Me Justin really starting to try and catch up with Jumping Moose. Simi 69 now into the pits. And Super Pow is in 1st. Super Pow now has a free pit stop. Jumping Moose is under pressure from Call Me Justin. Jaggy Marathon running in 5th. Lucy Woo not too far behind. Ashpill now is starting to struggle with that damage he's sustained. And Ashpill moves up into 6th with Simi in the pit lane, getting repaired work done and filling up the tank. Whereas Rob Goblin now has passed the 2nd glass corner and now is coming into the last corner. Where is Simi 69? He's not out of the pit lane yet. Has the damage that he needs done fixed and is exiting the pit lane. Will he be racing with Rob Goblin when Rob Goblin comes out? And Simi 69 gets overtaken by Rob Goblin. Lucy Woo 6-7 tenths back from Jaggy Marathon. Call Me Justin. What happened? Call Me Justin. Call Me Justin had a little bit of an incident by the looks of it, because all of a sudden Jaggy Marathon's on the scene. Jaggy Marathon really pushing and really catching Call Me Justin. Super Power really staying out as well, going to the end as fast as he can. And Jaggy Marathon really pushing. He's wedged between the two Bex Bulls. And Jaggy Marathon right on the tail of Call Me Justin. Gets a really good exit though. And Jaggy Marathon will move up into 3rd. And Jumping Moose is in the pits. Call Me Justin up on the inside line. Oh, they get very wide. But Jaggy Marathon manages to hold on into 3rd place. And now Lucy Woo moves back up into 2nd. Oh, this is going to be close. Coming down to turn 1. Jaggy Marathon moves up into the inside line and goes into 2nd. No contact made, but Lucy Woo now moves up into 2nd. Call Me Justin now up into 3rd and Jaggy Marathon's drop back. Jaggy Marathon up on the inside line gets ahead of Call Me Justin. Lucy Woo now is starting to pull away ever so slightly, but Jaggy Marathon gets a really good exit. And look how fast Jaggy Marathon is catching Lucy Woo. Super Pow will be pitting this lap. Lucy Woo running in second place at the moment, but Shaggy Marathon hunting up behind him. Shaggy Marathon has damage. Super Pow in the pits. Shaggy Marathon going a little bit sideways. Super Pow in the pits, now just arriving into the pits. Changing out tyres. And will be refueling for the rest of the race. 10 laps is all he needs to get out of his tank. This could get feisty before the end. Second, third and fourth are all rounding the last corner, and Super Pow is still in the pit. Lucy Woo gets ahead and goes into first place with Shaggy up in second and Call Me Justin in third. Super Pow only exiting now with Rob Goblin running in fifth now. Ashpill has dropped back, pitted, and Rob Goblin's running in fifth. Lucy Woo in first. Shaggy Marathon has damage, and Call Me Justin is starting to try and catch up with Shaggy Marathon, but Lucy Woo is in the lead of this race and is set 3 by 3/100ths of a second, the fastest lap of the race so far. Shaggy Marathon now really starting to pull away from Call Me Justin, while Super Pow is catching Call Me Justin. Lucy Woo running in first at the moment. Call Me Justin though in hot pursuit. Call Me Justin under pressure, 9/10, 8/10 separate them. Super Pow really starting to catch Call Me Justin now. Shaggy Marathon not exactly catching Lucy Woo at a very fast pace, but Call Me Justin now really under pressure from Super Pow. Call Me Justin hugging the inside line will force Super Pow to go around the long way. Super Pow momentarily moves up into third. Oh, and he's gone off the track. Super Pow is off the track. Call Me Justin maintains third place. Shaggy Marathon, Lucy Woo, however, very comfortably in first place at the moment by 5 seconds. And Lucy Woo does have the fastest lap of the race so far. Call Me Justin down into fourth. I'm not sure what happened there. Right on the tail of Super Pow though. Who got a better exit? Call Me Justin did. As they race now, where will Call Me Justin go? 16 people in the stream, boys. I hope you're all enjoying this race. And Call Me Justin looking on the inside line and does go down and gets into third place. Super Pow on the outside is going to have to... Oh, they nearly made contact, but Super Pow is now on... And they're bumping and bashing. Call Me Justin's going to have to come into the pits. Call Me Justin on the inside line, but Super Pow will take third place. Oh, they've made contact. Call Me Justin has gone round and Super Pow has rear right damage. I'm not sure what happened there, but Call Me Justin just got up onto the grass and lost it. Shaggy Marathon now into the pits. Super Pow will move back up into second place of this race. Rob Goblin, meanwhile, enjoying all of this as he starts to catch up with the pack. Call Me Justin now into the pits. Rob Goblin will inherit third place. as Super Pow looks to try and catch up with Lucy Woo, who is running out of fuel. And you can see Super Pow pushing. He wants this win today. Ah, you waited for Pow? Alright. Simi69, Jumping Moose moves up into 4th. Simi69 goes up into 5th, and Ashpill up into 6th, and Call Me Justin is still not left the pit lane yet. Jaggy Marathon has, though. And Ashpill moves up into 6th. Rob Goblin running in 3rd place at the moment. Jumping Moose is 4 seconds ahead of Simi69, who now has damage with Ashpill and Jaggy Marathon back battling it out. Ashpill now right on the tail of Jaggy Marathon. Jaggy Marathon gets a really good exit though, and is now catching Simi. Jaggy looking to get past Simi69, with Ashpill looking to get past Jaggy Marathon. Jumping Moose comfortably in 4th at the moment. Simi69 though screaming up behind him. Jaggy Marathon goes up on the inside line. There's contact made. Jaggy Marathon sustains damage, and oh no, Simi69 sustained damage, but I think he already had that damage. Jaggy Marathon now moves up into 5th, with Ashpill now starting to hunt after Simi69. Ashpill gets a nice exit. Jaggy Marathon though now in 5th. Super Pow running in 2nd, and Lucy Woo is in trouble with fuel. And Rob Goblin is starting to run out of fuel as well. Super Pow running in 2nd, 25 seconds behind Lucy Woo, and Rob Goblin 10 seconds behind Super Pow. Jumping Moose 26 seconds behind Rob Goblin, and Jaggy Marathon all of a sudden on the back tail of Jumping Moose. Simi69 under pressure from Ashpill, who looks to make a move. Where will Ashpill go? Moves to the inside line. Ashpill late braking. Will he get up into? Oh, there's the bump wheels, and Ashpill moves back down into 7th. Simi69 maintains his position, but Ashpill gets a really good exit, and now Lucy Woo is in the pits. Super Pow coming up to the 2nd last corner. And Lucy Woo is putting on tyres. Refueling first. Oh no, he's only refueling. He's not putting on tyres. And Super Pow will move back into the lead of this race. Rob Goblin is going to have to pit. Jumping Moose though, under pressure from... Oh, and Jumping Moose is into the barriers, and so is... No, Jaggy Marathon managed to get out of it and moves up into 4th. Jaggy Marathon in 4th, and Jumping Moose dropping back to 5th, with Ashpill now in 6th, starting to catch Jumping Moose. Jaggy Marathon now running in 4th. Will now inherit 3rd place. Jumping Moose has a lot of damage, but stays out. Ashpill now moves up into 5th. Rob Goblin dropping all the way back to 7th. Massim on wet compound tyres for some reason. Rob Goblin now coming out with a fresh set of tyres and a fresh set of fuel. Massim has damage. Call Me Justin down in 7th. Massim has got a big time penalty. Blue flags for Massim as Rob Goblin goes by. Fair play to you, Massim. Well done, bro. Well done for accepting the blue flags. Good man. I appreciate that. You good asset to the championship, dude. Oh, someone's in the barrier. Rob Goblin is into the barriers. Call Me Justin running in 7th, trying to catch Simi69, who has damage again. Ashpill has damage again. Simi69 has damage again. Jumping Moose has damage. Jaggy Marathon, though, does not have damage. Ashpill running in 5th with Simi and Call Me Justin hunting, and now Call Me Justin moves up into 6th and is now hunting down Ashpill. Rob Goblin has that damage. Call Me Justin not exactly battled and is allowed to go into 5th and is left to hunt down Jumping Moose. Super Pow in the lead of this race. 17 people here. Shaggy Marathon. It's all starting to get rather close here with Ashpill now only 1.3 seconds off of Call Me Justin, and Simi 69 only 9/10 off of Ashpill. Simi 69 staying out with the damage he has, and so is Rob Goblin, but Rob Goblin really starting to catch Simi 69. You can see how quickly he's catching him. Ashpill now staying out, rear wing damage. And now Call Me Justin is nearly on the rear tail, or the rear end of Jumping Moose. Shaggy Marathon though maintaining 3rd. Shaggy Marathon really sticking it out today. He did not do too well last week, but he is definitely doing well today. Lucy Wu running in 2nd place. Jumping Moose now starting to come under pressure from Call Me Justin. Ashpill moves up into 6th. Rob Goblin in 8th at the moment. Can see Simi 69 in his sights. Ashpill running in 6th. Call Me Justin now on the rear wing of Jumping Moose. You can see the time dropping down. Call Me Justin needs good damage control here today. And Call Me Justin moves up into 4th ahead of Jumping Moose. But Jumping Moose on the inside line manages to retake it. But he will be a sitting duck on the straight. Lucy Wu catching Super Pow. And as we predicted, Call Me Justin on the inside line goes through and takes 4th. Jumping Moose stays out again with the damage he has. Oh, and all of a sudden, Rob Goblin is up into 6th. And Ashpill defending against Simi. And Simi 69 moves to the outside line. But look at the raw pace from that GTR. Rob Goblin running in 6th now, ahead of his teammate. "15 people. I'm glad you're all here to view this epic race today." Jumping Moose has a lot of damage he has to maintain. Rob Goblin has a lot of damage as well, but Ashpill does as well, but so does Simi 69, while Massim is hunting down his teammate. Ashpill now starting to pull away again from Simi 69, while Rob Goblin gains on Jumping Moose. Lucy Wu starting to gain on Super Pow. Call Me Justin with the fastest lap of the race so far. Rob Goblin starting to hunt down Jumping Moose. Jumping Moose really struggling. Call Me Justin. Is he gaining on Shaggy Marathon? Ever so slightly. But Lucy Wu is really gaining on Super Pow. Lucy Wu really gaining on Super Pow. That time difference was 15 seconds. It is now 10. Call Me Justin starting to catch Jaggy Marathon ever so slightly. Jumping Moose under pressure now as Rob Goblin and Ashpill. And Ashpill is under pressure from Simi 69 and Simi 69's teammate Massim. Ashpill on the inside line defending to maintain his position. Simi 69. Ashpill has that rear wing damage, and Simi 69, oh, he's got quite a bit of damage, while Massam is looking to get past both of them. Ashpill backing everyone up slightly. Gets a nice exit, but so does Simi69 while in the slipstream. Ashpill really now starting to struggle against the raw pace of Simi69, and here comes Simi. Oh, and there's contact made! Huge damage for Simi69. I don't know what happened there. Massam has sustained damage, and Ashpill has sustained a load of damage. And Rob Goblin is right on the tail of Jumping Moose. Rob Goblin gets a nice exit as they race down towards the start line, and Lucy Woo has reduced that deficit to just 6 seconds. Shaggy Marathon, though, fairly comfortably in third. Call me Justin, not really making an indentation on Jaggy Marathon, but Rob Goblin moves up into fifth with Jumping Moose down in sixth. Ashpill running in seventh as Massam moves into the pit lane. Simi69 has to pit with the damage he has. Ashpill now running in seventh. Rob Goblin, oh, he nearly lost it. Managed to maintain it though, and Jumping Moose is right on his tail. Jumping Moose looking desperately for a way back past. Lucy Woo goes a little deep, and Super Pow gets a nice exit. Ashpill running in seventh. Simi in the pits, repairing huge damage. Massam repairing huge damage as well. I'm not sure what happened, but we will find out after. Call me Justin, we haven't heard from him in a while. How is he getting on? He's running currently in fourth place, just behind Jaggy Marathon. That time deficit has not been reduced, so Super Pow getting past the back markers. Massam moving out of the way. Simi69 moving out of the way as well. And Lucy Woo really starting to hunt down Super Pow. Call me Justin running in fourth, with Rob Goblin running in fifth. Ashpill running down in seventh with a huge amount of damage. Simi69 with the same amount of damage. Jaggy Marathon. Oh, he's gone off the track slightly. He will have dirty tyres now. Yes, and there you can see him sliding. Oh, he nearly lost it. Jaggy Marathon nearly loses it completely. A podium position for Call Me Justin could still be on the cards. Jaggy Marathon just about holding on, but you can see how much time he lost. 3.8 seconds is all that separates Lucy Woo from Super Pow. Jaggy Marathon now needs to maintain composure. Call Me Justin hunting down. Lucy Woo is now 2.9 seconds from the rear wing of Super Pow. And they start the final lap of this race. 2.3 seconds separate them. Ashpill fairly far back. Rob Goblin fairly comfortably in fifth. Call Me Justin really starting to catch Jaggy Marathon. And Super Pow and Lucy Woo are within 1.8 seconds of each other. .7 seconds. This is a race to the finish line. Lucy Woo really now starting to reel in Super Pow. Jaggy Marathon starting to struggle. Call Me Justin picking up the pace. 1.3 seconds. 2 seconds 0.9 of a second. They will race to the finish line. 0.7 of a second. 0.6 of a second. 0.4 of a second, and Lucy Wu gets a great exit. Super Pow trying his best to back him up slightly, but Lucy Wu gets another great exit and will be in the slipstream of Super Pow. They will be racing to the line. Who will win? Will it be the Spaniard or the German? It looks like it's going to be Super Pow. Super Pow wins round 9. Comes across the line 0.3 of a second before Lucy Wu. Jaggy Marathon will, by the looks of it, finish in 3rd. Rob Goblin will maintain 5th. Unless Call Me Justin can make something happen here. Oh, Jaggy Marathon's ran out of fuel. Jaggy Marathon gets overtaken by Call Me Justin. And Call Me Justin finishes in 3rd. A big win for the Spaniard today to maintain his lead in the championship. Icon will be awarded 10 points at the end of the race, as he turned up to the race, was on the starting line but got disconnected, so will be awarded the 10 points non-start bonus, but for turning up. A possum. Congratulations, Rob Goblin. Good showing today. Ashpill, really good showing today as well. Boys, can Super Pow please go to the track? Super Pow, where the hell are you? Super Pow, please go out onto the track as I pull up the yokes. The national anthems, sorry. No, it doesn't show after, dude. Your finishing time was on the board. Don't just ignore that. Some moderator, please get rid of that, please. Some moderator, please get rid of that shit. Moderator, ban, go, get rid of him, please. Thank you, Mr. Goblin. 1 second. Okay, here we go, folks. The Spanish national anthem. Please, everyone, be respectful of it. Well done to Super Pow. What an epic race you had today. Congratulations. Important points in the championship. And Call Me Justin, has to be said. Okay, folks, I'm going to put up the Driver of the Day poll. And please vote on it. I'm putting it up there now. Most impressive drivers today. It would have to be said, Lucy Wu, you're up there, dude. You were up there. You had a great race, dude. And from where you started to finish where you did at the very end, okay, folks, please do vote for driver of the day. It is now available for you to vote in. Do donuts. No, do not do donuts. Call me Justin. That was great damage control, dude. That was great damage control. Well done. Well done. That was fantastic damage control. Really, really, really good damage control. He did donuts? I didn't see it. Please, everyone, vote for your driver of the day. Penalty. Call me Justin's like, give him a penalty for doing donuts. We have a 33. Can please everybody vote if you have not done already. Lads, there's no bickering after races. You submit an after report, an incident report after the race. Lucy voted at the moment. Yeah, but I didn't see him doing donuts in the thing. I had left before he had done the donuts. 5 race ban for doing donuts. A 5 race ban. A 5 race ban. You get that fucking clip. Lads, you're unbelievable. Boys, if you haven't already, please do vote for driver of the day. Please do vote for driver of the day. If you have not done that already, please go right ahead and vote for your driver of the day. I really would appreciate it. If you have not done that already, I would appreciate if you go and do that right now. It would help me out big time if you would do that. I'm going to close the poll at 19:55. That's when the poll will close. So if you haven't hit them by then, it will not be available for you to hit. So please go right ahead and do it if you have not done it already. Please, folks, if you haven't done already, go and hit the vote button. I'd appreciate if you do that for me. Can everybody go and hit the vote button for me? 11 people here. I wait for super better. Rob, I think you rickrolled. What rickrolled? Wait, who rickrolled who? Super, can I what? Can you what? People, please, if you have not done already, do go and vote for driver of the day. It's going to end at 18:55. Will be announced the driver of the day. 19 likes in the street. Yeah, do donuts if you want to, but you can't do it after a race. It's disrespectful to your own anthem. Please, boys, if you haven't already, please do go right ahead. There is only 4 minutes left in the votes. Please go and vote for your driver of the day. Jaggy Marathon has left. Actually, I forgot about Jaggy Marathon. Jaggy Marathon was a great race. He got unlucky at the end. I think he ran out of fuel right at the end. 50k fine for doing donuts. Is everyone out doing donuts? Everyone out doing donuts on the fucking track. It's not the end of the season yet, lads. Still a long way to go yet. Still a long way to go yet. I'm going to supercharge my 86 someday, dude. I'm going to supercharge my 86. Please, everyone, vote for your driver of the day. It's going to close in exactly 3 minutes. For the Red Bull ring. Please, everybody, vote for your driver of the day. There is now 2 minutes left in the polls. If you have not voted, please do. Please go right ahead and vote for your driver of the day. Eight people in the chat. If you have not voted, please do. Please vote for your driver of the day. That was a great race from Super Pow. It have to be said. He had a really good race. There is exactly 1 minute left in the voting. If you have not voted, folks, please do. Please vote for your driver of the day. Stream started 98 seconds ago? No. Lucy Woo and the... Are they still doing... For fuck's sake, lads. Hey, Kyoto. What's happening, dude? What do you mean, hey, Super? You're here the whole time, were you not? I can't, not yet, dude. I can't, not yet. Don't donate. I actually, that's not even supposed to be there, this donation link. Because... I don't want people to use that yet because I don't have a computer and I prefer to have a proper thing set up. So I'll be waiting until I'll be monetized next week, dude. Donation link will be up then. Penalty for donuts, take out of the championship. The two of them still do feckin' donuts, like, for fuck's sake. And call me Justin, you are driver of the day for round number 9. Congratulations, call me Justin. That was an epic recovery drive. Epic recovery drive. Well done. And folks, without further ado, that is all we have time for today. I presume I'm going to be inundated with incident reports. That's fine, send them on. I'll send them on to the stewards and we'll see what the stewards think. Well done, Bellas. Well done. Great race. Well done, call me Justin, on your damage control run. That was really well done. Really well done. You got very lucky at the end. Jaggy Marathon ran out of fuel, but just didn't work out quite the way you would have hoped. But anyway, lads, well done. And without further ado, go to Mina Magat, August, Slana Valya.